book reviews. Today we are talking about At the Edge of the Universe by Shaun Hutchinson.
You got the title!
I did get the title, which we got through NetGalley in exchange for an honest review.
I'm gonna be honest.
And this book is about Ozzy, who wakes up one morning and his boyfriend Tommy has disappeared and nobody remembers where Tommy is or who Tommy was. And it's about while he kind of like works through issues in his life trying to discover what happened to Tommy. He connects with a boy named Calvin who may remember him or may not, and it kind of goes from there. And the universe is shrinking.
Yeah.
That's what you're learning. That's the crux of the book.
It just sounds ridiculous. Come on now.
So I think it's a great concept. I think it's like the cool. I loved the idea that this boy just disappeared and he couldn't remember him, and that the universe was shrinking. I just thought it was a cool concept that was not completely
well done at all. It was not well done.
It wasn't.
It was terrible. To me, this book proves that Hutchinson does not have sci-fi down.
This is very hard for me because Sarah can attest to this. I thought We Are the Ants was brilliant.
And I could not stand it because it didn't need the sci-fi aspect of it. It would have
without
been a
going
fine
into
book
We Are
without
the
it.
Ants. I read, what was it, 500 pages? I read it in like 36 hours.
It was really freaking long.
I thought the 5 Stages of Andrew Browley.
I really liked that one.
I thought that was incredible.
That's because he can write realistic fiction. He can't write sci-fi.
He does this. He's able to write homosexual relationships like other people write heterosexual relationships.
Yeah, it's normal.
And I think it's wonderful, and I think it's a wonderful thing to be in the YA universe.
Agreed. Just so long as it doesn't have the sci-fi overlays that he's got.
I'm not going to talk about We Are the Ants right this second. However, I think that was done wonderfully well. I just did not care about Ozzy. I did not care about his characters.
He was annoying too, by the way. Just so we're all clear, he was annoying. The only character who really didn't kind of irritate me was Lua, even though she annoyed he
not out of me.
Annoyed you.
And it wasn't, and I thought that he did a good job with the way he did gender fluidity. I think
I
agree.
agree.
I think that's an issue that should be out there. But I just did not like the character. I would not want to be around this person.
See, and my reason for thinking
and that's the cheesy rock starness. That wasn't the gender fluidity of Lua.
Was why it was
I didn't
well
like
done?
her.
That's why you didn't like her. No, I mean I think because the author could change pronouns, and I still knew like who the character was because his or her personality was so well done and was so developed that I could tell like who they were talking about. That was really great. So I like that. The
ending,
sci-fi and the ending was
the ending just felt like it was like this great concept that he didn't know how to end it, so he gave it a really bad 1980s Star Trek ending.
I'm just saying, if it didn't have the sci-fi layer to it, the ending would have been fine. He could have been able to get out of that story just fine.
Yeah.
Are we ready to rate it?
We are.
All right, so what did you think?
I am going to give it a 3 because I think it's being bolstered up higher based on the fact that I did love his first 2 novels so much.
And I'm going to give it a 2 because I don't think it was well done.
And that is where we are with At the Edge of the Universe.
All right, so adios.